Hi. So I've promised to do a little chat on how to help a kid with anxiety go to sleep. And so I thought I'd just take you through the meditation that I do for my son. I talk him through a meditation. We do it every night. And there's two aspects in the meditation. One is I take him through his body and I help him to put his body to sleep. And the second part is to lead him into a creative dream state. So we have two different meditations when we come there. One is that we have a tree in a special meadow that he goes to. This tree is like a sentient tree. It's just full of wisdom and oldness. And he belongs to my son completely. And my son will go and climb into his roots, into his little cave in his roots, and then tell the tree all of his problems and worries. And the second meditation is currently Professor Panda, who's actually a pirate, who's one of his favourite teddy bears. We turn him into a real panda. We imagine that him and his bear go on adventures together. So Panda has got a special boat that is actually like a blimp, like it floats in the sky, and they both get in this blimp and they drive off and have an adventure, which eventually you have to bring the story into a calm place. So last night we did a bit of a bare necessities and imagined Professor Panda floating along a river, and that my son was lying on his belly just going to sleep. But the first part of the meditation is more important, and that is how you talk through the body. So actually my dad taught me this. When I was very young, this is how he used to help me relax and go to sleep, to release tension. So you imagine, you start with the toes, you say, okay, we're going to do meditation, take a deep breath. So they take a deep breath. You can try and get them to take as many deep breaths as possible, like 4 is really the best amount. Long breaths in and out. And then we say, okay, so now we're going to imagine that our toes are falling asleep. Imagine that they're getting heavy and that they're going to sleep and that they're cozy. And that lovely, warm, cozy feeling is travelling up our feet, and it's going into the ankles and through the heel, relaxing all of our feet, making our feet heavy. Go up through your calves and your shins, that lovely, warm feeling. Heavy, sleepy feeling, travelling all the way up through your knees, all the way up through your thighs, making sure that you relax in all of everything. And at different points you can talk back, say, remember that your toes have got heavy, your knees are now clear from tension, everything is relaxed and you're warm. They go up through the hips, relaxing the stomach, the back, going up through the chest, through the back, around the shoulders. And when I get to the shoulders, I then take them to their fingers. Relax your fingers are feeling warm and heavy and going to sleep. That feeling then goes into your palms and your thumb, your wrists. It goes up through your lower arms and into your elbows, up through your elbows into your shoulders, up your arms into your shoulders, into your neck. Warm and heavy, falling asleep. Your whole body's asleep now, just your head and neck. Then you go into the face. This is quite important. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the back of the head, and relaxing the eye sockets, relaxing this area, forehead. Everything's relaxing around the back of the head to the top of the head. Your whole body is relaxed now. And it's at that point then I'll say, okay, now we're going to imagine or become aware that we are standing by a big rainbow bridge. And we're going to go over this bridge and we are going to go to our meadow. So then we're climbing over the bridge and we can see all of the clouds beneath us. And the world is far away from us and all our worries are way, way away from us. And we climb over this bridge and we come to a beautiful meadow. And in the meadow is anything you want. Flowers and beautiful pond and butterflies, dragonflies, or if your kid's frightened of bugs, obviously don't mention bugs. And in the distance is the big oak tree. And so then we will either fly or walk to the oak tree and we will say, hello, Mr. Oak Tree. And I'll say, you can hear him talking, but he doesn't have a mouth. You can just feel him saying hi, or her, because it depends what your kid responds to. You say hi, I'm just here today, and the tree says, I've been waiting for you all day. I'd love to hear all of your stories and all of your worries. Why don't you leave them with me? Because I am as wise as the world, and I've been around for all time, and I can hold your worries for you, and we can work them out together. Why don't you climb into your den, and we'll work it out. So then the moss covered den, again, depends on your kid. If they like feather duvets, make the bed for feather duvets or whatever they're into, and then they get in a cozy little safe space, and you say, now that you're safe with your tree and you're having a chat, I'm going to let you go to sleep. And that is one technique. I mean, like, every child is different. This will either work or it won't, but it's worth having a go. So this is this works for mine anyway. Okay, so I just thought I'd share it.